nani, 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 la 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 la, nani, nani.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Right, so I'm Shaldo, I'm a professional rapper, manga author, occasional ninja. I rap in English and Japanese, I make anime and gaming inspired music. Got some of my merch here today, I was performing earlier. These are some of the art prints from my recent singles. I've also got my manga series, it's set in a world where musicians have special powers and abilities that grow as their fan base increases. It's called The Way of Shao.
Do you do the art for your manga?
No, I've got an illustrator that I work with, but I write the story for the manga.
How do you hire the illustrator?
A lot of research, to be honest. A lot of asking about word of mouth. It took a long time. I went through a couple different illustrators before I found the one that I work with now. You just got to kind of put yourself out there and just ask questions and just look around.
Thank you.
I'm Miguel. I'm a digital artist. I've been drawing since I was 5 years old and digitally since university. I originally studied computer animation, but I fell in love with the pre-production side of drawing.
Do you do this like professionally?
I do, yes. So I've had a number of clients in the US and Canada. So I think my biggest one being the creator of Paw Patrols.
Paw Patrols?
Yeah, so the creator of Paw Patrols actually was commissioned to do some characters for another show that they're working on.
Okay.
I don't know if it's got approved yet, but I'm hoping in the next year or so we might see some of that.
Okay. This is a full-time thing, like you do this all...
It is now, yes. So I think up until last year it was a part-time thing that I was doing, so it was only on the side. So as of February this year...
Thank you.
Who's that Pokemon?
And can I hear a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kate White. I'm an artist and illustrator. This is my work. I mostly work in black and white. I hand draw everything originally, and then I will draw over top of it in Procreate.
So is this your main way of making money?
Yeah, it is. I now do this full time, so I do commissions and do this practically every weekend to go to all anime conventions, Comic-Cons, yeah.
And how do you sign up for this?
You can basically you just need to buy a table. So basically you just contact the organizer and you buy a table. So you just sometimes they will curate your work, but sometimes they won't. They will just you just buy a table. Yeah.
Thank you.
So can I hear a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Mert, I'm an illustrator and I'm trying to be a concept artist. And yeah, I've just been drawing all my life and I'm going to draw till the day I die.
Nice one. Do you do this for like a living?
Not currently. So currently this is kind of part-time. You know, on the side I'm a graphic designer, so that's what I do for a living. And also I make excess money by doing this and doing freelance art. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a living one day.
And how long have you been doing art for?
I think it's been 15 years, but about 7 years that I've decided I'm doing this seriously.
Thank you.
So,
I'm Ed Jowett. I run Shades of Vengeance, which is a game creation and artwork studio. We create games, comics, card games, role-playing games, write novels, bring universes to life is what we do.
did you have like an artist who you aspired to be?
I'm going to say no on that, because I think that I look at every genre and I look at the way in which the genre is expressed in the general sense, and I try to find the right taste for that. And more often than not, it's a combination of different artists. You know, you can say, hey, Jack Kirby is the great. Absolutely, yes. But there are other ways of, say, doing a comic, a superhero comic, which might work better or worse for a specific story or a specific universe.
Thank you. 次は丈太郎貴様だ
So, can I have a little bit about you?
Yeah, so my name's Harry. I'm obviously the illustrator behind HBC Illustrations. I've been illustrating now for, well, about 20 years, but more freelance professionally for, I'd say, maybe like 10. My style is very much based on like a mixture of comic and manga and anime, and they all kind of just fused together. Yeah, and I normally look at like pop culture references, anime characters, normally do like a lot of redesign of their costumes as well, just to update them a little bit into my own style. Yeah, and that's kind of how we've ended up here.
Thank you.
Hear a little bit about yourself?
Oh, myself? Well, no, I'm Damien, Spanish. And I just kind of like drawing.
How long you been doing this?
How long I've been drawing? For as long as I can remember, though not really that seriously. I didn't consider art as a career until I was perhaps like 8-9 years ago.
8 years ago. And you've been doing this professionally for...
No, I wish I was professional. I mean, independently of the level of like the skill of like professional means like this is your profession. Sadly, I'm not currently making a living of it. Like a proper income. I hope to in the future.
Thank you. Man, it's like Kaioken, Kaioken. You'll get hit with a Kaioken, Kaioken. When I switch it to Kaioken, Kaioken. You'll get hit with a Kaioken, Kaioken. I'm the type to bring a sword to a gunfight and cut through the vast cloud bullets. They think I'm some kind of stripping.